We're back! That's right, I'm Corey, this is Craving Cars, and the monthly UpToDates are back, which means the season has had its first glance. We have a couple of things to go over this month, but first, a big congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs for making it to the Super Bowl. Yes! And yay for the 49ers did good too, and they're going as well. But, hey, since this is a Kansas City-based channel, how about them Chiefs? Should be an exciting game. I hope they win. Now, enough football talk. Let's get back to the channel. If you have not heard by now, Craving Cars has been part of a podcast called The Driven Radio Show. It is an all automotive related show where the incredible Mark L. Groves and the almighty wisdom Brett Hatfield and myself get together and talk about a bunch of really awesome car stuff with a new guest every week. Check us all out at drivenradioshow.com, readthedriven.com, and of course on Facebook. You can follow us there at Read the Driven. And of course, Twitter, Read the Driven. Basically, all your podcasts you search for Read. Basically, anywhere all fine podcasts are listened to, that's where they're at. That's where we're going to be. Links will be in the description below. Craving Cars has been invited to fill in as a guest host on a live YouTube show called Carr Guy and Six Fan Show. Put on my two different channels, the Old Car Auto Guy and Str8six Fan. Big car guys, Jason and Grant are. They've been doing this show basically every Thursday at 7 Central. And on February 13th, I will be filling in for Grant, who's the Str8six Fan. So you have to check it out on Jason's channel is Old Car Auto Guy. He's the one that's going to be hosting it. And so that should be a whole lot of fun joining in with them. Remember, of course, the description of the links below. It is an all automotive related too. So really hope to see everybody there. So don't forget, 13th at 7 o'clock, we'll be live on YouTube. One more quick announcement. If you have not heard, that registration is open for the 2020 Shelby Rally on February 1st. If you have not heard of the Shelby Rally, then where the heck have you been? I mean, it's only one of the best Kansas City premier rallies. So cool thing is we got pricing, website, and details, of course, of the trip will be on their website, of course, but you can get to all that with links with all them on, check them out on their Facebook page at KC Show Me Rally. And of course, the links of all the description and some links to some videos from last year's Show Me Rally will be below. So check those all out. We plan on going to this rally. It's going to be a blast. It's going to Minnesota this year. Went to Denver last year, and hey, it's a fun time. It truly is a fun time hanging out with a bunch of awesome, incredible people. Now on to the car events for February. First up is the Cars and Coffee at the Museum. It is the first and third Saturdays of every month. And so we start the month off with the Cars and Coffee on the 1st. You've heard us talk about the museum many times as we have been there often. It's an incredible place. You should definitely check it out. It's really, really awesome. And the cool thing is, well, on the Cars and Coffee days, you get some free coffee and donuts while they last and free admission to the museum. So you have no real excuse not to check out the museum now, do you? It's always a fun time. Check it out. The 7th and 8th, there is an All Speeds Motorsport Expo at the American Royal, put on by Diesel Motorsports. So it's a Friday and a Saturday, and on Friday it's going to be 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and on Saturday it's going to be 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So kind of, if you got some time on Friday or Saturday, you can check them out, of course, in the links to the description below. To its corresponding Facebook page to get more detail on cost or anything like that. Also on the 8th, there is a free pop-up event at the Fuel House. We have had the privilege of going to the Fuel House once before last year during the NOPW pop-up event. If you have not heard of the Fuel House, they are KC's premier automotive club and lounge. The event is called Near and Gear, Valentine Shops for Guys Gifts. Check out some of the amazing local KC brands, all while being entertained with music, food, a stocked bar, coffee, and a vintage arcade. check out the Fuel House at thefuelhouse.com, and of course on Facebook at the Fuel House. Next is World of Wheels, happening on February 21st to the 23rd. It's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is all at the Kansas City Convention Center, formerly known as Bartle Hall. This is a very big show, one of the biggest automotive shows in Kansas City, and it basically fills up the convention center with some really, really nice rides, custom hot rods, trucks, motorcycles, and more. We make it out every year, and it just keeps getting better every single time, so you're not gonna wanna miss it this time either. So we want to see you out there, so check it out. And the last event on our list for this month of February is on the 29th, which is the last Saturday of the month. It is Leap Year Day. Ooh, said extra, so otherwise it would have been March 1st, but we get an extra day this year, which means an extra day of awesomeness. This one's going to take place at the Caffeine and Chrome, and this is at Gateway Classic Cars. So if you've never been there, they do have an indoor place of it, so they'll have some little refreshments a lot of times, little snacks and some coffee, while supplies last, of course, on that, and it goes on from about 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. This is also another place we have been to plenty. And of course, if it's really nice, they have a cool outdoor thing, but then of course it is indoors as well. You know, if it's bad weather, you can still show up and enjoy some cool stuff and have some fun times. All links to the corresponding Facebook page of all of the events and everything else we talked about from the beginning of this video are in the links or in the description in link form below. Yeah, so this is going to be a big description because there's going to have lots of links for this month. Not bad for February in Kansas City. Thank you for joining in on this up-to-date episode. Please don't forget to check out the links below and tune into the Driven Radio Show. This is going to be a great season, and this is only just the beginning of it. Please, if you've enjoyed this up-to-date video, hit that like button, share and subscribe if you have not done that already. We are super stoked and really excited for this season. We have a lot of things planned, a lot of awesome stuff coming your way. So to all you cravers out there, keep craving. The 7th and 8th, there is an all speeds. Is that right? I spoke way too much on that one. Hit that thumbs up, that like button, or something like that. Thank you for joining in on. Thank you for joining in with us on this episode. Oh no, and subscribe to no.